Hello, everyone. Let's see who's here. Hello, Curious. Hello, Wacky Wednesday. Hello, Calliope. Hello, Sharn. Hello, Silicons. Hello, Petrichor. Hello, Scruffy. Hello, Mia. Welcome in, everyone. I am losing whatever was left of my mind. It's really fun. It's really fun. Mood. Hi, Liliana. No, you, silly. No, you. Where? Oh, yes, thank you. I don't know where my little board is that I use, the little orangey coral colored one. And I had gotten, oh, I see it. Okay, wait, well, not the board. I see the other thing I was looking for. Okay. Yeah, my craft cutting board. I did just see the other thing. Which had been really making me question my sanity. I had gotten one of these to try and help with some of the kits that I had. And I was like, I don't know where it went. You ate it? Oh. I mean, there was like cured resin on there. I don't know that you want to eat that. But you do you. It's normally right here. Okay. Hi, Shiz. Oh, that's annoying, Petrichor. need to dust Artie's, or not even dust. I need to defur Artie's cat tree. There's a lot of cat hair on it. Okay. Hi, Chaotic. Welcome in. Okay. So, I have these Make It Mini Cafe series to do. We have a lot of these Honeydukes balls to do. My very mature husband just walked by and went, balls. Does anyone have a preference where we start? I did open one of, ew, it's a pretty one. Oh, let me go do my daily. Do your pokey dailies. I opened one of the cafe ones because I got these and a bunch of these on Amazon a couple months back when they had that really good sale, and it was like you could get 4 of them. And I ordered and James ordered, and I got mostly ones that I didn't have. And I opened one the other day without you all. I'm sorry. And of course it was one of the really cool ones. So I could show it all to you and we could do that one today to start. I don't know what we want to do. But I was like, oh, that figures. I have a bunch of things to open too, so we could open stuff. Or just open as we go. But this one, and we liked the camera angle. By the way, guess who cut 2 sets of stickers over the weekend? I did them both in one day instead of on different days because evidently my machine, everything just went wrong. And I was like, I'm done. But hey, we got some more cut. Anyway, look at how cute this one is. It's the cover of this. He's a little bear. A little bear Boba. Isn't he cute? So we could start there. I guess I should ask, are we in the mood for making candy or are we in the mood for making like cafe stuff? Let me know while I plug in my light. Bear Bo. Bear Boba. Same, whatever. Any of them? Okay. Well, then let's... Oh, I pushed a button with that. My bad. Do we like... I don't know what camera angle we like. I feel like this camera angle because then you can see... My desk is a hot mess. Hang on, let's at least get some marketing. That's just good business sense. I woke up this morning with an absolutely killer headache. No idea why. Just one of those days. Like, woke up before the alarm. Like, that's how you know it's bad headache. When it's just like, hey, you want to get up and... Yeah. So, I took care of that. Took some ibuprofen. Put a cold washcloth on my face kind of thing. And then woke up instead with my eyes all swollen. And then my mouth. I was like, I didn't really have hives anywhere. And then I was like, oh, just kidding. My lip is absolutely ridiculous today. So it's just, and I have some on my arms now. It's just one of those days, evidently. It is just one of those days. Let's see if I can't take a cute picture that I will probably not upload anywhere because I'm a stinky poop. It needs to get better about it. I hate that for me too. Why? There we go. Still take them. Okay. No, stand up, little guys. Also, I don't know if Calliope's here, but I saw your sneaky ordering a dino while I wasn't online, so thank you for that. I'll be working on them this week. Yeah, super sneaky. So this is Miniverse Make It Mini Cafe Series 4. And here, we will just... Here we go. These are what they've got. So we have pain au chocolat, Rice Krispie treats. Oops, sorry. Yeah. I'm kind of avoiding Target right now. You have Berry Danish. I have a lot anyway. I don't need to get more. Bacon wrapped hot dog. Falafel. A falafel hero. I don't know how that works. Shrimp cocktail. Halo. Watermelon sorbet. Then we got this little guy. Thai tea with boba. We got him. This one's so cute. Butterfly pea flower tea. Look at the little container. And it looks like it comes with an ice cube mold. I don't know. Chili mango fruit cup. And I do not know how to say that. But it looks good. I know that it's like a fruit kebab. Tanghulu? I'm probably saying that wrong. The purple drink cup is so cute. I know. Is it Tanghulu? Hooray! I got it right. Dang, that's rare. I'm really bad at names. You have the purple cup? Does it come with ice? Did it come with an ice cube tray? Or is it like ice that you like pick up? I also think that the Rice Krispie treat one looks super cute. It does? That's adorable. Haven't assembled it. I, according to Pinholes, got the Berry Danish the bacon wrapped hot dog, the Thai tea, and I think the watermelon sorbet. And then I do have a couple of duplicates, and I also wanted to mention that on the Discord, we can absolutely, like, I'm cool if you guys are cool with, like, trading duplicates. If we have some, like, doing, like, 1 for 1 or whatever. Like, I don't want it to start becoming like, well, this one's a super rare, so I want 6 of your... No. Like, it's just for, like, completion's sake. Like, not for... Well, this one's super rare, so I want to have 4 of your ball. No. Like, one ball for 1 ball kind of thing. Like, I don't care if you do, like, one of the cafes for a Harry Potter. Like, that's whatever. But I just feel like to make it less of a headache and make it less, like, messy, just do, like, one for 1. Can't remember if it's a tray mold or the cubes are just... Yeah, it looks like the cubes are just sitting in the tray. I love this little bear. Him's so cute. I've seen people...
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Saren! Hello! Welcome, Raiders. Hello, Mousy. How are you? How was your stream? I'm so sorry I missed it. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I'm worried that I'm not going to have enough yarn for my brother's blanket. So this morning, I drove to a couple of stores to check to see if there was more of it anywhere that I could find, and I couldn't. And then, no, it's not Big Twist, it's Caron 1 pound. I have, like, the dye lots, I have the names, I have the whole thing. I might... I don't know, there is a chance that I could, like, frog a couple of squares and, like, redo a couple of... Like, it would just end up being a big headache. Because I have... Okay. It's... I'll take pictures of, like, the labels, too, for dye lot purposes and all of that. I know it's Succulent and Hosta. No, but it's Caron 1 pound. It's not Big Twist. Yeah, I mean, I can get it online. I just worry if the dye lots will match then. Or if it's going to look, like, super obvious. So, like, again, I could frog some, but then I have to remake things. Because this is... Hold on. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. We're making some minis today, but welcome in, everyone. What was Saren working on? Hang on. Here's their blanket. So you see those ones without stars? That's what I have left to make.
Arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh.
James, thank you for the resub. Let me know what color star you want. And I'm worried... Pink? Okay. I'm worried I'm not going to have enough of the green. Either green. Dark green and light green. Like... I have plenty of the brown and plenty of the orange. And so I redesigned Eye Care. It's a wedding present. It's a quilt blanket. So, Eye Care. He doesn't know I'm making it. Yeah, well, So I have more of the light green than I do of the dark green, but I also need the light green in all 5 of the squares that are left, and that's where my concern comes into play with the light green. So I redesigned some stuff, but the problem is that I also assembled the first 2 rows. Hello. Hi. So not only would I have to frog, but I would also have to disassemble. But I could, if I need more of the light green and not the dark green, I could change the 4 yellow stars to just being brown. I have enough yarn to do that, and then frog those greens to then use the greens like elsewhere. But then I wouldn't want that to be brown against brown, so I would probably have to redo those squares to make it dark green and light green. Like I redesigned it. I can go get my iPad and show you. I'm not assembling it using a green. Do you want, let me go get my iPad. 1 second. Okay. Hi, get down. Come on. Go. I don't have energy for this today. Here's the blanket, the assembled bit so far. I'm doing a seamless join. So, yeah. Thank you. It's going to be a king-size blanket. Yeah. So, again, I've only assembled those 2 rows, and in a way that's a huge blessing because I can make changes. Hang on. Oh, look at, she just knocked everything over. Yep, all aligned. Yeah, look, she's just... Oh, Cat, you really just... I love you so much. No, you're not biting... No. No, ma'am, you're not coming over here to bite my hand. James, what number would you like erased for your resub, by the way? I'll pet her, but if she's biting me, I'm going to chuck her off this desk. Not really, but place her gently and tell her to knock it the heck off. Man, I will bite you back. I will bite you back. Yeah. Yeah, you're getting kicked off the desk if you bite, okay? That's just the way that it goes. I will give you the attention that I'm able to as soon as I'm able to. Yeah, let me show you what I did. I have the pattern. She is very cute. I have the pattern on my iPad because I drew it up. Oh, lordy Lou, girly. Okay, let me save that. Ugh. Okay. Oh, I know. I love you so much. Go away. Maybe Dad can play with you for a few minutes. That'd be really great. James. But no, he literally... What does he do? Goes into his office and plays games. He doesn't pay any mind to anyone. This... And the funny thing is, I am not her favorite person. James is her favorite person. I am the spare. But he's not here. Okay. So. Oops. Let me... Let me export these. It's just easier to flip back and forth. Okay. So this is the I can speak. This is the design that I have right now. Okay? This is the blanket that I was making as it was designed. Obviously the thing with all the stars and the checks, you can see I added a black line just because it makes it easier for me to tell like what each square is. Just works for my brain. Okay? This is the original design. I should have bought more light green at the very least. I didn't think that I was going to need more dark, but I digress. It is. It's like a quilt. I thought it would be really nice. That's kind of like, it would go very well with their style. And the colors in their bedroom. So that was kind of the idea. Now, I would have to unattach squares if I did this. But I also don't think I would need to buy more yarn if I did this. I could do this. Which would make 4 brown squares. Because I have a full skein of both brown and orange. Full skein of each of them. Hasn't even been touched yet. So I could do 4 brown squares. It does look good. And I would have to then change these out too, if you look. Because I don't like the brown. I just thought it would be too much if this was brown and that was brown. So I would only need to use 2 of the green, 2 of the green squares to like remake all of the 4, if that makes any sense. And then I would have 2 more left over to reuse in other things. So 2 of them would go to these 4 squares, and then 2 of them would be able to go into the others. I think the brown, I think it looks nice. Like I might like it more. But it also would require undoing 4 squares out of this already assembled blanket. And these ones would have to come off too because they're assembled as well. So I would have to undo a bunch, and then I would have to frog and make 8 more squares than what I like. So yeah, so basically what would happen mouse. If I undid, stop it, showing ideas. If I undid those 4, right, here's what I have left. I could use two squares would make 4, because these are full squares. So that would be 2 halves, if you will. So each one of those would make 2. Because I would only need half. So like that would make 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would, I mean, it would make it so that I wouldn't even have to use the green that I have now. I also, I mean, part of what I could do is weigh my yarn. I could weigh how much 1 square weighs, and I can weigh how much I have left. Should we do that? I mean, that's diverging. I mean, I know that we often lose track of what we're doing, but should we lose track that much right now? Do we need to figure this out? Or go back to minis? I mean, we have enough time to do it all. Oh, she's gone. I took her off the desk. I don't know where she went.
They'll give you a smooch.
Mm-hmm. What's it like to not be, like, poked and annoyed and bit while you're trying to play your game? It's probably really nice, isn't it?
Sorry. You can always lock Patch in there with you.
Okay, how would that work?
I don't know.
You'd put him in the bedroom and let Artie come and bite you.
Okay.
No, not... Oh, I don't know where any cat is. Don't do
I
that.
wasn't going to.
Okay.
At least not today.
Men. Here, I'll show you what I've got left. Now let me say this right off the bat before any of you come at me about ends not being woven in. The ends are not woven in because I need to use them to assemble. So the ends are actually extra long so that I can assemble the squares. Anywho, that and that is what I have left of my green. Regular green. So, like, it's a pretty decent skein. I'm not as worried about the regular green. Like, Georgina, you're like, oh no, the regular green too? I'm not as worried, but a little bit. Okay? Let's see. I'm curious now. I don't even know how to, like... $103 grams. What's half of 103? Half of 104 is 52. So about 52 grams per half. That's, hang on. All right, so we're gonna we'll round up. We'll say 104 each square. So that's 52 half square. I have 14 plus I need, it's not all gonna stay on there nicely. Okay, hold on. Where? I love how y'all were like, do it later, and I'm over here like, I gotta know if the maths. Sorry. Literally the worst. Okay. I got this bag. Oh crap, I did that wrong. Okay. $239 plus the 14, $252. $252. Oops, not times. Well, so I just did 252 divided by 5, which is the total number of squares left. So that's how much I need. And I said it's about 52 grams that I get, that each half square is. I think that I have one more tiny ball of it somewhere. It's going to be so close with the light green. It will be ridiculously close. Now, the dark green, let's see. Here's the dark green situation. 256. Really? We're gonna be okay, I think. And the reason, and this is a very important part of why. First of all, that guy can get made into a skein. This one right here, this guy was the MVP. This guy, weighing in at 112 grams, is what is saving the day. Because I originally only had 144 grams left, which would not have been enough. And then I found this guy. I thought that I had like a partial, and I was like, where on earth? But because I've been working on it like at different places, at doctor's appointments, like sometimes I would have a skein that, you know, I'm like, well, I'm not going to bring like this floppy, like falling apart skein with me. Let me wind it into a ball or like a cake. And so that was one of the cakes that I had. And that I found, and I was like, oh, okay. Now, the other thing that's important to note is that I already have started a square. So all of these numbers don't account for the 8 grams used already. It's such a little bit. It's such a small amount, but it's still 8 grams, okay? It still counts. It's still 4 grams less of each color. Okay. So we might be okay. We won't cut the tails on those ones super long for assembly. We'll use the other squares around them to like make sure that we have enough. You know what I mean? Like I'll use the brown and red or brown and orange. Oh yeah, here. This is pretty. I like it a lot. I think it's really pretty. But doesn't that add up for the light green? What doesn't what add up? Oh yeah, the bit. It's part, yeah. Well, this would be both. It's dark and light. What do you mean the stars? Wait, what do you mean the stars? Oh gosh, that was loud. You mean like the brightly colored ones? That's not going to be a part of anything. That's just marking what ones I've done. Because those stars would be such an ugly color. To add to the blankets, they're just like... Like, let's be so for real. If I was to be first of all, it would ruin the look of the blanket. But if I was to be adding stars, those are the furthest colors I would be choosing. They're just what I use to mark, like, these are the last ones that I have to go. And they're, like, color coordinated. So it helps with, like, assembly and stuff like that, too, to make sure that, like, I'm doing everything in the right order. The stars to match. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, so when it's all assembled, it'll look like this. Like, that'll be it. That's the whole thing. That's the whole blanket. That's the whole kit and caboodle. And it'll be done. I might add a border. Like a row of something around the edge. I don't know. Definitely better without the stars. Border will kind of be decided on after it's all done and on the bed. Because we have a king-size bed, so I can throw it on there and see how it looks. I might, chat, at some point, I might invite you all into my bedroom and into bed with me to assemble some of these squares. Because, as you can see, they don't fit at my desk. They're large. They're like 15-inch squares each. So that would not fit in this area well. Oh my word. Oh my word. The scandal. Yeah. Streamer invites all of her followers, all of them, and any new ones to join her in bed. Giggity. All right, let's make these stars real quick for James's resub and Saren's raid, and then we will get back into minis. We'll start minis, really. I'll have to be like, welcome to my bedroom. Welcome, raiders. There's James's pink star. I'll have to wear, like, comfy PJs, too. Was twice as big? Oh, no. Oh, before starting the mini, yeah. It'll be a pajama party! Oh my god, what if it's like Moat After Dark? And we all have like a pajama party in my bed. I'll invite you all. Imagine like James walking in just like... Imagine if everybody like watching was actually in the room. And there's just like 15 to like 30 people just sitting there. What's up? Patch is like losing his mind. Dad, there's so many strangers in the house. Pillow fight. Your Stitch onesie. Bring your SpongeBob jammies. Yeah, we'll like make it a party. There we go. Our 2 stars into the jar. Over here we go. Boop. So this poor little bear that got decimated. All right. We can like add the dry ingredients while we wait for ads. This is a boba bear. I've seen some people, right, like, you know how there are people who do like the Miniverse remixes where they like take the things and like make something else out of them. So I've seen someone who has taken this and taken like a somewhat translucent yellow one, like yellow resin, and made it into a honey jar. And like has like a little honey thing. And I'm like, that's so cute. Instead of like the boba. I thought that was really clever. A Dragonair. That's what you thought it was at first? Yeah, that would be so cute. As a reminder, Fidget Dinosaurs are on sale or on pre-order right now. If we would like to order one and watch it get made this week on stream, you totally can. Okay, and now we're supposed to put ice in too before the resin. Wow, I missed. Wow. Oh, maybe because the square ice doesn't go into the round hole very well. That's what the reason was. That's what we're going with. Yeah, look at it just sitting on the top there. It's like, no, I'm not going in. You can't make me. Square peg, round hole. Exactly. That was a pretty good one for Pokemon. Did we all catch it? That was a nice... It was a good catch, y'all. Heck yeah. Okay. Well, we'll wait to do the resin until after stretch break. Because ads are in 2 minutes, that's fine. 5 went in, 5 caught it. Way to go us. Way to go us. Okie dokie. So... There is... Where? Oh no. Ha! It's actually the straw wrapper. No, that's fine, because looking at the camera, I'm like, where? I don't see it. Where is it? Like, I see it, but it's not. That's so funny. All right. Get a snack, get a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry. I am going to take a real quick stretch. I'm going to put this blanket back so that it's not all over my office. And then we're going to pour some resin, make a little boba. And I also was asking what everyone wanted to do after. We have a bunch of candy minis to make, or we could do more of the cafe series. So have a think, and we'll talk in just a few minutes. Thank you so much for sitting through ads. If you see them, I appreciate it so much. We'll play some words on stream. You won't miss out on anything fun here. And I will see you all in a couple minutes. Alrighty. We are back. Whoosh. Thank you so much for waiting while we dealt with the ads. All right. For the first week at least. Maybe a little longer. Yeah, at least this Friday. If not until next. I might be, you know, feeling a little generous. Because I know times do be sucking. And everyone deserves to have a chicken nugget. You know? If they want one. You know, honestly, this tea coloring would look like honey, I feel like, if it wasn't for all the other stuff. Hey Google, turn on my desk light. Why isn't that working anymore? Hang on. It is a good angle, I agree. Really excited to see what people want for their dinos, yeah. Got the tape stuck to me. This pour is satisfying, it is. Who here likes boba? And what's your favorite kind if you do? It is. It does look a lot like honey, honestly. Rainbow jellies. You love the tapioca pearls. I can't with the texture. Even the popping ones. That's fair. Alright, I want to see how much disruption the straw adds before I add more resin. You don't like boba? It's a texture thing. I get that. Absolutely, I understand that. I don't think I need more. I think that looks good. Except for like the bubble that's like right at his eye. Yeah, put the lid on first. An oolong milk tea with mango jellies. Ooh. Mango sounds good. I think that's also part of the thing is that I can't have the milk tea. And I don't know if that makes it like, if that's like the best. Do you know what I mean? I also don't like tea. Yeah, I'm with you. The tea itself wasn't bad, but I didn't like the tapioca. Non-dairy. Oh. Put boba in other things. Disney has some drinks that are lemonade. Ooh, see, that I would probably like more. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. There's another bubble by your head, dude. Right by your eyeball. There you go. Lemonade with popping boba. Get all the strawberry. Mmm.
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh. Ugh.
That's a lot of months, holy heck.
That is a lot of months. Oh my word. Sister Coyote, thank you so much for 29 months in a row. That is a long time. What number would you like for me to erase on this? Also, I don't think I tried to catch this. What number shall I erase for you? Red. Okay, we'll get you red. And then let me know what number, too. You're picky? Yeah, that's fine. Sister Coyote. And a number, yes. No, you're so good. We don't always have numbers. So it's okay. We don't always have like a thing. We always have like a paper something. So you're absolutely right. Oh my gosh. How many more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 subs left. Oops. 15, that's it. That's a couple of gods of destruction. Oh my goodness, that's exciting. I also don't like tapioca pudding. That's fair. I love him. Yeah. Because the boba's normally on the bottom. I know I can't, but I want to drink it. It's the forbidden boba. It would.
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh. Ugh.
50 months.
Sleeping. Thank you so much for the 50-month resub. Holy moly. That's a long time. Do you think that Sleeping might like me just a little bit? Sleeping, what number? Where'd it go? What number would you like for me to erase for you? And let me know what color you would like for your paper chain, or your paper star. It's not a chain. Oh my gosh, you think they might like me? 83? Okay. Here's Sister Coyote's red star. You're gonna go into the sub jar. And Sleeping, what color would you like for your paper star? Lime green. I do. And 83. All right, we're 14 subs away now. That's exciting. Let's lie this guy down and do another. Oh, and there's a hype train nearby. There's all kinds of stuff happening. Here, Sleeping's very nice lime green. You have a new kitten, an emergency adoption. Oh, they're not getting along yet. It can take them time. It really can. Only have good memories from the loving friendships I made through them. I love that. Same. Want to know what's really funny? I had used the sweatshirt. You remember that? As like an outdoor one or like a painting one. And when it was like time to wash it, this was when Maple was still an indoor-outdoor cat. It ended up on the floor. And Maple liked it because it smelled like me. And so he would play on it. And one time when he was still indoor-outdoor, he brought a mouse inside. It, you know how in the Monty Python thing, you know, I'm not dead yet. And it wasn't quite dead yet. And he played with it on that sweater, and I just threw that out. I was like, nope, absolutely not. Hard pass, thanks. Did it get better? Well, he took it back outside with him. So, I didn't see it die. So yeah, I bet Maple let him go, and he went on to live a happy mouse life with a happy mouse wife and happy mice children. Totally got better. Yeah. Maple was just wanted to show him his sweet digs in the basement. He was like, yo, look at this sweet place. And Mouse was like, yo, I can't believe how much you've moved up in the world, bro. And then they played. And then Maple was like, listen, I gotta take you back outside. Because Mom will freak out if you're in here. Sleeping, thank you for the resub. I appreciate you. I love you. Yeah, he brought him in. He brought him in to the mouse hospital. And there is our Boba Bear. You can't see him. That's the wrong camera. There's our Boba Bear. Mmm. Delicious. Bearba. Yes. If they don't die on screen, then they didn't die. Yeah. I mean, I guess that you could say that Gaston could have survived that fall. Kerchak definitely died, though. Well, no. Kerchak was the... Kerchak did die. What the heck was the... Clayton. Clayton definitely died, too, in Tarzan. Even though it wasn't directly on the screen. It was on the screen. It just, you know... Yeah, I didn't mean to bring up Kerchak. Sorry. Kerchak did, too. You'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. On screen, deserved. Well, you didn't, you saw his shadow. which is pretty dark. Like, you just saw his shadow hang in there. So what do we want to do? Do we want to do another cafe one? Or do we want to do maybe one more cafe? And then do some candy? Yo, talk about traumatizing. Yeah, okay. Just hanging around, chilling. Open that ball! Yo, I watched part of the new Extreme Home Makeover. The new Extreme Makeover Home Edition. And it's weird. I don't like it without Ty Pennington. And, like, they have, like, these organizer ladies, and I'm like... They, like, put everything that you own, they lay it all out in, like, a big warehouse and make you look at it. And, like, get rid of stuff. First of all, do you know how much room you would need for my craft stuff? I don't know. I don't know how that all works, sleeping, because, yeah, that was a problem with the first one. Hi, Crocheting Beta. Oh, this is the, well, this is cute. This is the Berry Danish. That was so upsetting to find out about. Yeah, and it was something that wasn't really, like, you didn't know about until, like, years/decades later. That, like, people couldn't afford everything and whatever that one was. Oh, yeah, Marie Kondo? Yeah. That you stole from your mom. Elf, I've seen every episode of Bluey. I have no children. James has seen every episode of Bluey. It's so good. Top notch. Same here with Bluey. Certain kids shows hit just right. Mm-hmm. The other day, I don't remember what had happened. But I literally said to James, I'm like, but I didn't want a life lesson. I just wanted an ice cream. Never make anyone get rid of anything. Yeah. Love the things you have. Kind of want to... Do it! Absolutely, you should. Disney Plus is expired, yeah. There's safe shows. Mm-hmm. Absolutely watch Bluey. If you're like... My favorite, and anyone who's watched Bluey can weigh in on this. My favorite episodes... I mean, first of all, the sign... The sign will just hit you right in the feels. But early season Bluey is the takeaway episode. That is one of my favorites. Because anyone who has watched a child, anyone who has gone out with a child, knows that that is exactly what it is like trying to go out and pick up food, trying to go out and run errands, trying to go out and do anything with a child. That one cracks me up every time. That is nice. It's a Togepi. I think I might already have one, but I don't really care. I want another. Sleeping, you need more balls. Quick, buy more. You can do it like this. Okay, here we go. Can you have too many Togepis? I don't think so. If anyone thinks you can, I don't think we can be friends. Okay, wait, I gotta also take a picture of my boba all done. Got it! Can I cash out my Pokemon money for US dollars? No, not the headache. Kick it. Actually, that probably won't help, but... Oh my god, I love his little boba belly. Okay. This is how all the influencers do it, right? Like, hold on, I gotta, like... You know? I saw this great video of Ariana Grande attempting to do ASMR. Don't forget to tap it with your nails. Yeah, we each get one. Let me find it. Hold on. I just sent the video to James, so it shouldn't be hard to find. Because it's exactly how I feel. Y'all, I had to use a public bathroom today. I need you all to know how brave I was. When I went to look for the yarn, you know how I talked to you all about lava lamps? You know? You know. And I walked to the back of the store where the yarn is, and all of a sudden it just went bloop. And I was like, and I'm like, gotta go, grab my, I'm like, gotta go. And, like, the sign on the bathroom was, like, you know, for customers only, like, you know, not, and I'm like, okay, normally I'm a customer, I might not buy anything today because I don't know if you have the yarn that I need because I didn't get a chance to look, but I'm not here just to use your toilet, and then I ran in, and someone was in the regular stall. And I would normally wait because there was only 2 stalls and the other one was the handicapped. And I was like, I am so sorry. I will be like 2 seconds. I went ahead and I made the most noise I could opening that pad to be like, I'm in here for a reason. I'm sorry. I'll be right out. Like, I promise I'm not just one of those douches who like takes the... I was in and out so fast that I was like, nope, Okay. Here we go.
How do they hold it?
Oops, hold on. You can't see it. Okay. Oops. Okay. Ready?
Thank God I have talent. Oh, brush up. What do I do with this? This one doesn't make any sound. For God's sake. What the hell? I can't believe people like this shit. What is wrong with... How do they hold it?
So what she says is, how do they hold it? Okay? And then she like makes the...
Thank God I have talent.
And she goes, thank God I have talent.
Brush, brush.
Brush, brush, brush.
This one doesn't make any sound.
This one doesn't make any sound, for God's sake.
What the hell?
What the hell?
I can't believe people like this shit.
And I can't believe people like this shit. And I was like, no, that's so real right there. Like, that is exactly how I feel. Like, her being like, thank God I have talent. And like, just, like, I don't know. I hate it. It makes me, those Woobles ads, I scroll the fastest away from a Wooble ad. I can't do it. I can't do this. No. It's one thing if you're like getting a cough drop. You know what I mean? Like it's a difference if you're like opening the package. Like, sorry, some things are gonna make noise, but like, no, you don't have to like, no. Oh my God, I hate them. I don't know anything that Woobles come out with because I'm like, nope. 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 Most ASMR sounds are no-no sounds for me. That's so fair. I can't even imagine. Like, I don't get it. They came out with a bug collection? I wouldn't know. I hate the whispering. It makes me, it drives me mad. Oh, look at it. It has like little parchment paper. Yes, I do that a lot too. And then I hate when like people don't put closed captions on videos because I have my sound off most of the time because I can't handle it. What? Why does it have a hole? I thought that they were like waffles. They're Danishes. Oh. Oh my gosh, yeah, mouth sounds? No, thank you. Absolutely not. There was someone who I used to watch. They were a streamer. And listen, I have no problem. Streamers are people. Streamers need to eat. I have no problem if you need to eat. But there are certain things that you should not be eating on camera with a mic on. Take a BRB. Please don't eat like really crunchy things. Or like don't, no. No. Just don't. There shouldn't be smacking of lips. And there shouldn't be like crunching that makes it sound like you're eating bones. And like, I don't watch this person anymore. I couldn't do it. They did it every stream. It's like, okay, maybe move your stream schedule around if this is when you eat. Their pricing is so high. Absolutely. Even like right now, because Joann's has them on like 25% off. Part of me wants to get a Woobles kit because people have asked me as like a crocheter what I think of them. And there's a part of me that would really like to review it and let people know what I think. And even at 25% off, I couldn't do it. Because it's still $30, like, and then you take 25% off of that. I'm like, it's just it's so much. You don't need it anymore. Exactly. It's overpriced yarn with low quality tools and a PDF. Yeah, and that's why, Scruffy, one of the things that I hate the most right now is having to have cough drops lately because the way everything has dried me out. And so I've had to use cough drops way more often during stream than I want to. Like, I do not want to use them, and I feel terrible every time I do because I'm like, oh my God, I hope that this isn't making terrible sounds on the mic. Like, I try not to move it around in my mouth. Like, I try to just like, do you know what I mean? Because I feel terrible about it, but I'm like, if I don't do that, I'm going to be like hacking up a lung, and that's not pleasant either. Like, See, like, that was crinkly packaging, but I just was opening it. I wasn't doing it to be like, ooh, crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. No. Stop. Some things just make crinkly sounds. Their hooks are terrible. Are they really? On their site to show you the basics? Yeah, I also didn't understand them selling them at places like Joann's. Like, normal crinkling is fine. ASMR crinkling, no. Exactly. Their kits have cute hooks. Yeah, I will agree with that. A lot of their kits have very cute hooks. They catch on the t-shirt yarn that they... Oh, no. Now I feel like I should buy one and make like a review.
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm?
You're only using their hook?
48 mini months.
Emily, thank you for 48 months. Emily, what color would you like for your paper star? And what number? We have 13 left. Y'all, we're so close to having a new emote. Like, there's still $22 for a $30 kit at Joann's right now. And red, you're the second red today. And that's like, you guys are my first reds ever. That's very exciting. I mean, if someone really wants me to, like, buy the kit and review it, I will. I just... Money right now, man. Trying to think of a color I hadn't picked yet. Clover hooks are a brand. They're the brand that I use. They're these ones here. These hooks. There are lots of knockoffs. There are lots of similar ones. It says here in the, like, right by my finger, it'll say Clover. If the camera... Can we... Maybe... There we go. Nailed it. Is it Clover? Is the command Clover? Maybe? My bot is on, right? Yeah, okay. I wonder if I don't have one. Oh, you tried that. They're the Clover Amour crochet hooks. Let me grab a link. The Woobles hook was coming apart. Interesting. Boop. I feel like for this mini... No. Stay. I feel like for this one, because it's not a pouring kind, I feel like this is the better angle. Had to keep pushing the hook into the grip. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know what it is about the clover hooks, but they are magical. They are infused with magic from the crochet gods. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna make one right now. I bought myself one to prove they weren't actually any better, and I fell in love with it, and now it's my favorite. I promise you, like, I wouldn't make up anything, especially like, because I know, I mean, they're not super expensive. Like, honestly, like Furl's crochet hooks are expensive. And if you ask me, Furl's crochet hooks are beautiful to look at, and that's about it. They're not, hello? They're not as good as the clover ones. They are really pretty. They don't fit in your hand the same way. There's your star, Emily. Into the jar. Thank you so much. If anything, I would say that these ones, this brand, I like their resin hooks better. So this is a Furl's hook. Okay? Look at where I have to hold my hand to have the ergonomic part. Look at where the head of the hook is. This is not where I naturally hold my hand. Right? Like, look at it comparatively. Okay? Now look at this brand. This is a small business, small woman-owned business. She's lovely. Hooks are beautiful. They're resin as well. Look at where my hand naturally falls with this. Much better. Like, even if you look here, like if I were to line up where like the bump, if you will, is, I would recommend the Ophir, whatever, over Furl's. And I'm partnered with Furl's. Like, you can click on my link and I get a small kickback. And I still, that's just, I'm not being paid by them. So that's just the honest truth. Okay, command. That's what I was going to do. Boop. Commands. Commands. Add a new one. Furl's is better if you have larger hands. Yeah. Okay. These are Megan's favorite, oops, and recommended hooks. Okay, there we go. New command made. Listen, my hives were not that bad this morning, and right now my leg is very itchy. It's still not that bad. They were really not bad this morning. And now, except for my face. My face was bad. Sorry, I digress. Alright. Okay, we have time. So we have some custard cream. Ooh. And some Danish pastries. And we're gonna fill the pastry with custard cream. There you go. It's clover, it's hook, it's also hooks. It's all three. You can use any of them. I use the Mix It Up bot. Which is nice so that you can have like multiple of the same. This is all too cute. I love it and want to eat it. Yes.
I will call you number 2. Definitely not. You know a name I've always wanted? Tyrone. Okay, Tyrone, let's get down to business.
Hi, Sam. Sam, you just triggered a sticker giveaway. What number shall I erase for you first? There's also those over there. They're hidden. I'll move it there. Thank you so much for 61 months. That's a lot of months. 58. You got it. And what color would you like for your paper star? We're now 12 subs away from a new emote. That's very exciting. Yellow, you got it. Oops, let me save this. And yellow. Not me writing Sam instead of Truly. Truly Sam. Mrs. Potts teapot, and I think she might work as my bouquet holder if you take off the lid. Yes. Do it. Do it. When we come back from ads, we'll do a sticker giveaway. Sticker giveaways are open to everyone in the community, anywhere in the world, is what I meant to say. Everyone, as long as you are following. And you'll get to pick from like a bunch of sticker options that we have, and I will mail you a sticker. I still have to mail out stickers. I'm working on it. But we'll do that after the ad break because I don't want too many things happening at once. Learned a new skill. Heck yeah. Way to go, sleeping. At the mailbox? Oh my gosh, you'll have to share pictures if you want. I would love to see. It is a lot, honestly. My nails are getting long to do this again. There we go. But yeah, anytime that we close sub goal, bit goal, or have a level 5 hype train, we do a sticker giveaway. Hooray! That star almost landed in the resin, and that would have been very bad. Look at our star jar. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. It is filling up. It's exciting. Alright, I don't want to add anything to this yet because they'll start to sink if I wait through the ads. So why don't we just go ahead and play them now? That sounds like a good idea. Ads start in 6 minutes. Yeah, I can play them now. That's fine. We'll do stretch break real quick now because I think I need more than 6 minutes to do this. Get a snack, a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry, take a quick stretch. When we come back, we're going to do sticker giveaway. Again, open to all followers. We're at 4,960 followers. That's a lot. But we'll do a sticker giveaway when we get back, and we'll make fruit danishes. Okay? I will be back in just a few moments. Alrighty. Nicely done. Welcome back. I hope that you all stretched. Better stretched. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. So we have strawberries and blueberries. Stretch nerd. I don't even know. Like they made like a cutie little pattern. I don't know if I want to do that. Tom pooped. Hold on. I thought Artemis was at the door. Getting up to get a book count? Yeah, why not? But I guess what I'm thinking is, do I want to make one strawberry and one blueberry? Or like... Part of me just wants to like sprinkle. If you're crampy and you know it, clap your hands. Sorry, that clap was louder than I meant. Just throw the berries at them, yeah. See, I'm like throwing them and then I'm making it pattern based off of however it lands. You know? Like, no. Here we go. Hi, Allison. You don't need any spoons to be here. You are welcome exactly as you are. That looks cute. My period's like a week and a half late, I think. What are we at here? Well, I gotta look at calendars and count. Yep, 9 days. And that is because, when we weren't really sure about hives and stuff like that, and I was like, should I try stopping the metformin? And the doctor was like, yeah, why not? Like, it's not gonna, you know, I don't need it. It's what I use because I have PCOS and my periods are not regular otherwise. Here's the example. I stopped taking it for a while. I stopped taking it. The hives didn't go away. And then the thing with metformin is that it can like cause a lot of tummy upset. So like I was taking 3 metformin a day, which is 1,500. And I couldn't just go from not taking any back to the 1,500 because I would just poop my brains out, real talk. I would have really bad stomach cramps. So I did 1 metformin for like a week and a half, and now I'm on 2. And I was kind of wanting to see if 2 would be enough. Because, you know, less medicine is always, you know, if I could, cool, why not? But yeah. It's partly why, and like that's the hard thing too, is that like, you know, with all of the different health things that I have going on, if I were to get pregnant, it would be really hard to know. Because it's like, oh, like, but there were days, or there were months, I should say. There were months where I would get my period twice in 1 month. And then there were months I would get it like once in the same kind of thing. Oh, I'm looking at my calendar again. It was like once every 6 weeks. And we're at 1, 2, 3, 4. We're on the 5th week right now. And so that makes it kind of tricky when if I were to get pregnant, I'd have to change my thyroid medication. I might have to look at anxiety like there's all these things that I have to worry about. And it's not like I'm actively trying to get pregnant, but I'm also a married woman who's not, you know, refraining from activities where that might, you know? So it's like, we're not trying right now, but we are married. James, no, get out of here. Oh, not him giggling. What a goober. Yours appeared on your wedding anniversary. I mean, better on the anniversary than on the actual wedding day. Curious, you take metformin? Is that what you're saying? There's a cat outside my house. Be right back while I try and make a friend. Good luck. Best of luck. So yeah, it's a whole thing with, you know, there was a part of me that was hoping that like taking metformin for so long, my body would have corrected itself. That like I wouldn't need it anymore and that I could just be like, my period, like everything would have settled out. But no. Everything went to hell when I started taking birth control. And I started taking birth control because my periods were so unbelievably painful, which I've also learned, some anxiety medications, some like medications that people take for different like mental health things can actually cause your periods to be more painful or less painful. Interesting. Who knew? Evidently, when I was switching between Zoloft and the Effexor, I had the worst periods I've had in like a long time. And my doctor was like, oh yeah, that's because like you've lowered those doses so much. And I'm like, I didn't even know that they helped. Like, that's wild to me. That is true, but the wedding day itself was so long and overstimulating. No. That is so fair and valid. Though our wedding day was beautiful, wonderful, magical. I loved everything about it, and I was so glad when it was over, too. just because I was like, I need to get out of this dress. I need to just sit in quiet. Like, and we had people back to the house after our wedding. Which was nice too. Don't get me wrong. Wait, should I put... I don't know what is, it doesn't say. Custard cream. Would they put custard cream on top, or does it look good like this and I shouldn't add anything else? Any medication side effect? Yeah, when it impacts female hormones, yeah. Could make things better, could make things worse. Who knows which? And it also it's one of those, like, for some people it makes it better and for some people it makes it worse, and you're like, it was gone. Aww. Leave out some food? Yeah, do it. See, this is one of those things where I don't know if adding more will ruin it. I always worry about overdoing things, you know? Let's not bother studying female bodies. No. Yeah, taking birth control ruined everything. I gained weight, I got cranky, my periods when I came off of the birth control all of a sudden were no longer normal. That's when I found out I had PCOS. Hey. Let's add to the alphabet mafia, you know? Okay, let me just cure the resin in there so I can poke it out. Shall we open this ball up and see what it is while that cures? It could. Absolutely infuriating. Literally. Low dose. No long-term. Yeah. To metals. So copper IUD is out. Yep. And meanwhile, men don't even have an option. They just have, like, condoms or nothing. They don't get birth control. Are you kidding me? Get out of here with that crap. Because no man would want to go through that. That's why. Whew. More balls! Vasectomies. I guess, like, the one hard part is, like, with things like vasectomies and hysterectomy, or, sorry, not hysterectomies. Hysterectomy is permanent. Or with tying your tubes. While it's reversible, they aren't always 100% effective in reversing. Like, they do say it's reversible, but it's not always guaranteed to work to be reversed. Do you know what I mean? Men couldn't handle the changes to their hormones. They didn't even make it out of clinical trials. Because they're babies. My husband knows this. He gets the man flu and that's that. Would anyone like a Danish? Yum. Yes, please. It is an easy solution. It's unfortunately also just a really difficult one for a lot of people. And the other thing too is that just because like you're like, yeah, I'm in a relationship where it would be okay if I have a child, doesn't mean that you yourself, your body is healthy enough, or like, you know, I always think of like people who were told they couldn't ever have kids. And then they're like, okay, cool, so no need for protection because I can't have kids. And then a miracle happens, and I'm like, okay, but what happens if, like, I don't know, some people just have higher risks, you know? What is this? That's all my cravings in one dish. I love that. Danish with a side of boba. I also think that people should just be allowed to, like, if they want to get a hysterectomy, then they should be allowed to. If they want to get a vasectomy, they should be allowed to. If they want, it's their body. I don't care. Like, if James had, like, when we met, if he was like, I've had a vasectomy, I'd be like, okay, cool. Like, that's not going to make me, like, not be with him. Like, if you love someone, it shouldn't matter whether or not they can reproduce. Yeah, you should not have... It shouldn't be a requirement to get permission from your partner in order to take care of your own body. Sugar quills! Ooh! Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is one of the candy ones. And I also think that it's important to realize that things can change. Like, just because a partner says yes or no doesn't mean that that is, like, set in stone. Sometimes life is not certain. You know? And, like, just because you were like, yeah, I definitely want to, like, give birth to children, doesn't mean that that's, like, a contract. You know? They didn't authorize afterbirth just because they're... Yeah. I can see how it's a deal breaker for some people, yeah. Some people, all they want in life is to be a mom or dad. Mm-hmm. Those two people are not suited to... Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, if one person got, you know, it had something done that you don't agree with, okay, well then maybe they're not the person for you. But again, you know, life circumstances change too. And it's like, maybe it went from like, I want to be the one to give birth to, I want to adopt. Or maybe I just want to be an aunt, an uncle, or whatever. And like, there's... Things happen in life, you know? Like, I've seen so many of these, like, videos where it's like, would you still love me if I was a worm? And like partners being like, yeah, I would, or no, I would, or whatever. And it's like, and I get that it can be a deal breaker. I really do. Especially if like someone changes their mind. But like, I don't know. And that's the thing too, is that like, yeah, okay, I want kids. Birthing them myself kind of terrifies me. The thought of that. Not going to lie, it scares the snot out of me. I also don't know that I would be a good mom. Because I am a scaredy cat with a lot of things. And I'm working on getting better, but like, I don't want to miss stuff. I don't want to like be like, sorry, we have to go because mom's having a panic attack. Like, you know? Because I feel like those are things that kids would resent you for. Look at the little packaging. Oh my word. Either lying or telling your partner that things have changed. Yeah. Or not telling your partner, yeah. I wanted to have kids growing up, but then I was at a point where do I really want the stress and to change my life? Fiance would really love to be a dad. Take that away from him just because I was, if it happened, yeah. So this tells me, these ones are very complicated. Okay? They give you these little like powders. Like, I wish that you just gave me colored resin. I have to put these little powders in the little things. I'm gonna make a mess. No, but a kid doesn't understand that, and a kid is, like, kids... I don't know. Listen, there have been times when it's annoyed James that we've had to leave, so how would it... And granted, that was, like, before, you know, I realized that, like, I was going through some major stuff. But, like, still... I don't know. It scares me. But then, like, I see how James is with kids. And he deserves it. I just don't think I'd be very good at it. Like, I get frustrated, I get overstimulated, you know? Kids are overstimulating. Alright. So it says to take the thingy. And I guess spread this out. No book! Oh no! Aw, thanks, silly. 3 different resins, yeah. No, I know. Get you a long way with children, yeah. That's true. Having a support system makes a big difference. Having people around you. Or even, like, if it's not family, if it's just a community, if it's people that you can be, like, whatever. I guess, like, my worry is, like, I don't handle certain situations very well. Like, situations that you're going to find yourself in with kids. Medical things, hospitals, doctors. James, his work schedule is not one that is normal or on any kind of, like, I don't know day to day what his work schedule is going to be. That makes things tricky too. Just came over, is now eating the food you attempted to set out for the cat. No, doggy. Doggy, that is not for you. I don't even know how we got onto the conversation of having children. Periods? I think that's how. And birth control. That's how. It's a dog eat cat food kind of world. Yeah, cramps. Cramps and birth control is how we got to talking about parenting and... Makes sense. All right. We've had bigger conversation jumps. No, we have. I just, for a minute there, completely forgot how we got here. Okay. How does this go? I assume... like this. A badoo. I feel like okay. I don't know, man. Biology is weird too. How your brain or your body can be like, do that thing. And you're like, I don't know. You gotta, like, there's more to it than just do it or don't. And your brain's like, no, do it. And you're like, are you sure? Like, have you thought about the long-term implications of this? See, it also says to, like, mix some up. Like, mix the powder up in the thing after you squeezed out the resin. See, look. It says to put the resin or the thing and then to... Listen, I am currently covered in hives because of a pregnancy scare. If I had to guess, that's why I'm covered in hives. Okay, if I had to take a logical guess. My brain's also like, you know what you should do? I haven't even said this to James. He's like over there in his office like having a heart attack. And I'm like, Bobby, I don't really know. I mean, he would be if he was listening, but, you know. Listening in this economy? Instincts and logic don't always, yeah. Go, it wouldn't be a scare anymore. Especially when you have anxiety. Amen. Alright, I'm gonna do these one at a time because... Okay, thank you. I mostly just wanted to get the little... Oh, I got that one now in the right direction too. Go, go, go! There's also some pink in this one, which is fine. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all, like, deep here while we're making sugar quills. Sometimes chat just, you know, I never know where chat's going. I never know where I'm going. Drive safe! resin. No, no. No, no. Don't lick the resin. A pufferfish with severe anxiety, like, oh no, I'll leave. Body goes, pfft. No, wait, that actually makes a lot of sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense. Like, it's illogical. But no, my body does the same thing. My body's like, maybe danger, better react. And you're like, actually, I'm just going for a drive or a walk around the neighborhood or fill in the blank. Everything's okay. Your body's like, no, you're lying. Okay. I don't know. That worked. All right. Into the curing chamber. You're actually getting chased by a lion. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you're like, no, see, that's just a dog. And it's like, how would you know? You've never seen a lion. And it's like, I have at the zoo. You've never seen a lion here in your neighborhood. You're right, because that is not a place where lions are. It's like, well, what if you don't know? And you're like, oh my God, you're so right. What if I don't know? What if I don't know? Mm-hmm. I'm taking a bunch of like cotton scraps that I had saved. And I'm turning them into, I mean, I already have like a scrappy blanket I'm working on, but I was like, let me like take all the little cotton bits that I have and make little cotton squares too. So that's what I'm doing while the resin cures. What's so scary about the supermarket? Me, people, her. What if there aren't any people? It's empty. What if there's a velociraptor around the corner of the cereal aisle? I'd be like, well, why is it empty? Is there a natural disaster coming? Is the place getting robbed? Is it on fire? Is there a storm coming that I don't know about? Thank you, Sharn. Honestly, I love this community. I love this community of sweet people who don't judge and who just listen and who are like, no, that's not a silly worry or whatever. Like, how lucky. How lucky to have such lovely people. so cool. I'm gonna cure it from the other direction too, even though I don't really need to. I don't know if I have like enough resin to make a whole other set. I should, because there's enough room for that many. Where'd my little spoon go? Little tiny spoon. Tiny spoon. Tiny spoon, I found it. You are my people because you're like, why the heck is the store empty? What is happening? Like, I'm scared of the people, but I'm more scared now that it's empty for some reason. Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. I feel empty because I feel like I'm not supposed to be there. No, people would be hella weird. There's something wrong. Is the store closed? Am I trapped? Store on the internet has no people. That's why I go there. You're not wrong. Ooh. Do zombies know that they're zombies? I don't know. Am I the reason that they evacuated the store? Am I a zombie and I don't know? I'm a zombie now with anxiety. That would be my luck. Come back as like a ghost with anxiety. I saw this video the other day that was like, ghosts wouldn't be scary if they were visible. And it was just like a guy standing there like turning the light switch on and off. Anyone know what aisle the brains are in? Okay, let's put the little lids back on the little color jars. and put them back in their little box for now. This packaging is so cute. Ah, so cute. Whatever, everyone's avoiding me because hardcore, they don't like me. Makes me think of that one episode of SpongeBob where like they all go on like a trip. It's like Avoid SpongeBob Day. And SpongeBob thinks that he's like the only person left in Bikini Bottom because everyone's gone. What if it's like that? I don't know if these are supposed to go in more. Probably not. That's a lot of bubbles. Not me sticking my finger directly in the resin. Popping the little bubbles. Oh, my resin's farting. Excuse it. So sorry. I've had a toot. Everybody toots. Whoa. Keep going. Oh, wow, no. Hello, Obsidian. How are you? Happy Monday. My fingers are covered in tiny little mica powder glitter. I'm so sparkly. I'm so sparkly. That's what worries me about those kits. It's not the kind of glitter that, like, gets into everything. It'll definitely, like, wash out. Like, it's very fine. Okay. Let's flip those over and cure them again. How was everyone's weekend? I didn't ask. Sorry. Did anyone do anything nice? I printed some stickers. Took a nap. That sounds lovely. Been sick with some stupid cold that isn't the C word because you've checked. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. This weather has been so unhinged. Like, it open the windows one day, close the windows and wear a winter coat the next. Like, it doesn't make any sense. You worked and slept? I hope that you feel better soon. That stinks. Oh no, not a tooth dream. I hate that for you. I hate when you, like, are trying to get some rest and instead you have, like, a nightmare and you're like, wow, thanks. I don't feel rested at all. So I think tomorrow we're going to work on some dinosaur pre-orders. Work on making a couple of cute little dino fidget buddies. And then we're going to do some diamond dotting this week. Maybe some cross stitching. Another purple. And another blue. And another pink. Yeah, I have to take some pictures and upload them. I've been really bad about that. But yeah, we have dinosaur fidget buddies. Look at this dinosaur chicken nugget. He's got ketchup. But you could get him in whatever color you want. They're on the website. See if my teeth were there. Oh no. Okay, and look, now... Stop, turn off. And they're on sale this week. They're $5 off. It's probably because the US is going back in so many... Oh, wait. Why can't I open this? This is difficult. All the other ones have like a slight difference in the size of it so that you can find the opening easier. Not that one, not the one that I was trying to start with. Hello? What was that? A new donation? Thank you, someone, for donating on Ko-fi towards our tree for Coco. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate it. We're currently raising some money to buy a cherry blossom tree to honor our late dog Coco to plant in our front yard. This actually has lettering on it, so look at this. Oh my gosh, it says Honeydukes on it. There you go. We're now at the point where like we can buy the littlest of the trees, and so any additional money that we raise will just go towards making a bigger, getting a bigger tree. And therefore hopefully having it, I don't know. It'll be bigger. Grow quicker? I don't know. Be healthier. Oh no, ads. Where are you getting it through? I'll show you the link as soon as we are out of ads. It It is the same place that we got our crepe myrtle from. And our crepe myrtle we've had now for 3 years. 3 years? And it's doing great. It's grown. We haven't had any issues. But we are about to go into a stretch break here. So we will take a quick BRB. We'll play some words on stream. And then we're going to finish bagging and tagging these little sugar quills. And I'll show you all the tree and all of that. Okay. Be right back. That button. Whoosh. Okie doke, we're in the last couple of seconds of ads, so you can watch me struggle to open this one that doesn't have a nice easy opening while we wait for the ads to end. Oh, there they are, they're ended. Hooray. Welcome back. Thank you all for sitting through ads. I appreciate you very much. Ads are a really great way to help support the stream, even if you're not subscribed. Twitch actually does pay me for having ads on the channel. And it also allows me to take a break, stretch my legs and all that. So, dual purpose good. They're sugar quills. They're candy quills in different colors. There's purple, pink, and blue. And then they have like a little baggie and a little tie that goes around the baggie. So it looks like a candy quill. See, here's the blue one. It is, it's really cute. And I love the ones that have molds, because that means that I could always make more. Like with just more resin. Can make chocolate ones, yeah. I love these little ties too. I think they're really cute. What color quill would you get? Everyone's gonna say purple, probably. Purple, green, rainbow, blue. It's tricky out of these three options. I feel like probably purple because grape is normally like a safe flavor option. But I would also be tempted by the pink. Blue's tricky because it's like, is it blueberry? Is it blue raspberry? Is it like what flavor is the blue? Oh, you ordered your purse. Yay! I can't wait to see it. The other ones all had like little easy to find opening things, and this one does not. Oh, I got it. Blue raspberry here. Yeah, sometimes it can even be like cotton candy or something like that too. If it's blue raspberry, I want blue. There you go. One fell. Well, pink could be strawberry too. That's why it's hard sometimes. If they don't list the flavors, it becomes very tricky. Oh my gosh, I love it. They're so cute. We made so many fun things today. So many different things. We had boba. We had danishes. And then we ended with sugar quills. I love it. Let me cure this real quick. Whoops. I cure the little, these guys. Because if you cure them, then you can just use like a pin to pop the resin out all dry. And you don't have to worry about trying to clean it out. And blankets. Yeah, we did some number crunching on blankets today. Ooh, pink lemonade is good. Our sugar quills are bisexual. Oh my god. We did do number crunching today on the blanket. Today was very productive, and it varied beautifully. Yeah, we kind of went all over the place, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. It's kind of what I'm used to here. Oh, goodness. Well, thank you all for being here today on our mini Mondays. They're fun. I always enjoy them. Look at all the cutie things. If you missed the boba bear, here's our boba bear. I want to get another. So I have a couple of the Make It Minis, this series, like repeats, and I kind of want to get another one to make him a honey jar. I think that that would be really cute. And knowing that the boba tea drink, like that resin, is like the perfect color for honey, like you don't even need to worry about having something else. Like you can just use that. A plusle, you know. Well, hello, little miss. There's a boba right in his tail. There is. And in his little tootsies. And he's got some ice cubes floating around too. Hi, girly. Do you want to say a quick hello? Come here. I'm inviting you. Come here. She's like, no. You're inviting me? Ew. Disgusting. Hi. Come here. You're fine. Come on. There's a girl. Oh, and a big stretch. Everything is cured, so you can't get resin on your toes anymore. That's why. Hi. Ugh. You say hi to everyone. Oh. Oh, so cute, baby girl. She's like, what's all that over there? Can I have any of it? I'm gonna go, Mom. I gotta try. Not the kitty tail on the mouth with the chapstick. Gross. Gross. Oh my gosh, so much cat hair. Oh. Hello. Everyone's so happy to see you. Oh, I love you so much. I love you so much. She's like, no. Love me a little less. Mother. Love me a little less. So the plan for tomorrow, I think, is going to be to work on dinosaur pre-orders, because I'd like to get a couple of those done. And then maybe in the next day or two, we'll do diamond dots, because everybody's been having a really good time with those, including me. So I think that would be fun. Let me see what people are doing on stream. My lip swelling came down an awful lot, so that's nice. That's always good. Yeah. Oh, snap, crackle, pop. So yeah, that's the plan for this week. It's gonna be dinosaurs and diamond dots and maybe some cross stitching too. But thank you all for being here today. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, shoot. I forgot to do the sticker giveaway. No one reminded me. Okay, we're going to do it tomorrow. I'll set a timer when I go live tomorrow, and whenever it goes off is when we'll do a sticker giveaway, because we made sub goal today. I know, I completely forgot. I was like, thank you all so much for the subs, and the, oh shoot, all of a sudden remembered that we made sub goal. So we'll do that tomorrow. I'll set like a timer so that it'll just be a random time. It won't necessarily be at the beginning or the end or anything like that. So if you'd like to win a sticker, you should just come and lurk. Sorry about that. Anyway, thank you for the subs and all the things. I appreciate you. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your time zone. Remember to eat something tasty, to drink some water, to take any meds that you have to take, to be kind to yourself and other people. Remember, you are loved, and I will see you all tomorrow. Let's go say hi to Rhinus Leatherworks. Y'all, they make really cool leather stuff. Like, some things even for, like, TV or movies, and that's really cool. They're working on, like, a mask, it looks like. So, let's go say hi, okay? Copy those raid messages, come join us in Discord, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.